All right, let's now shift tracks to the other big story that we are tracking on Wion, where on his last day of his visit to Japan, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has addressed a Make in India seminar.
साल 2014 में जब मैंने सरकार की बागडोर संभाली थी, उस समय वर्ल्ड बैंक की ईज ऑफ डूइंग बिजनेस रैंकिंग में भारत का स्थान 148 था। अब हम 100वीं रैंक पर पहुंचे हैं और अभी भी लगातार प्रयास करके इस रैंकिंग में सुधार के लिए बहुत व्यापक स्तर पर हम एक के बाद एक कदम उठा रहे हैं। भारत सरकार ने ईज ऑफ डूइंग बिजनेस को और बढ़ावा देने के लिए अपने 36 राज्य और यूनियन टेरिटरीज की रैंकिंग भी करनी शुरू कर दी है।
The Prime Minister Narendra Modi also interacted with the top business leaders from India and Japan at the India-Japan Business Leaders Forum in Tokyo. The Prime Minister said that inputs offered at the forum will propel India to achieve global benchmarks and has also urged the Japanese businessmen to engage more with India. The Prime Minister Modi's interaction with the Indian community was also met with a lot of cheer and enthusiasm.
साथियों, आपको ये जानकर गर्व होगा कि जनधन, आधार और मोबाइल यानी जैम की ट्रिनिटी से जो ट्रांसपेरेंसी भारत में आई है, उससे अब दुनिया के दूसरे विकासशील देश भी प्रेरित हो रहे हैं। भारत में बनाए गए इस सिस्टम की स्टडी की जा रही है। इसके अलावा डिजिटल ट्रांजैक्शन की हमारी आधुनिक व्यवस्था जैसे भीम ऐप और रुपे कार्ड, इनको लेकर भी दुनिया के अनेक देशों में उत्सुकता है। हमने बहुत ही कम खर्च में चंद्रयान और मंगलयान अंतरिक्ष में भेजा। अब 2022 तक भारत गगनयान भेजने की तैयारी में जुटा हुआ है और ये गगनयान पूरी तरह से भारतीय होगा और इसमें अंतरिक्ष में जाने वाला भी भारतीय ही होगा। साथियों, जमीन से लेकर अंतरिक्ष तक ऐसे अनेक परिवर्तन आज भारत में हो रहे हैं। इन्हीं परिवर्तनों के चलते आज भारत दुनिया की सबसे तेजी से बढ़ती बड़ी अर्थव्यवस्था बना है।
Relationship, China remains the proverbial elephant in the room. One of the cementing factors in the India-Japan relationship is their friction that both nations have towards a belligerent China. Now, China's increasing influence in the region of Central Asia through their One Belt and One Road initiative, of course, endangers the interests of both these countries. Now, they want to contain China there. Now, both India and Japan are also keen to stop China's influence, especially in the Indo-Pacific region and in the Indian Ocean. But India is also wary as Japan does seem to seek closer ties with China. And this month, it saw the first official visit to Beijing by a Japanese political leader in nearly about 7 years. The Shinzo Abe and the Chinese leaders agreed on the principle of moving from competition to cooperation. Japan and India share strong bilateral ties since the establishment of diplomatic relations way back in the year 1952. Japan was one of the first nations that Narendra Modi visited once he took over as Prime Minister 4 years ago. And this is Prime Minister Narendra Modi's 12th meeting with Shinzo Abe since he had first visited Japan as the new Prime Minister way back in the year 2014. Now, Japan's investments in India still have a fair bit of room to grow. Japan is, of course, helping India build a super-fast railway system. Now, Japan is also at the forefront of engaging in Make in India activities as well. In the defense sector, India and Japan are also set to hold their first joint military exercises involving ground forces starting next month. Now, India is also in talks with Japan for the US-2 amphibious aircraft. Now, Japan will also help develop the road networks in India's northeast, including those linking with Bhutan and Bangladesh. Now, India has a population of almost about 1.3 billion, which makes it the largest consumption market for Japanese commodities and goods, and the Indian market is indispensable for Japan. Now, later, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is also expected to sign various agreements to further strengthen the bilateral relationship, and there could be military logistics pact called the Acquisition and Cross-Servicing Agreement between the two nations. And this will, of course, be similar to the Logistics Pact between India and the United States. And we can also expect pacts on infrastructure and maritime domain awareness.